What's going on, everybody? My name is Kurt, and welcome to 6.2 Boost. So, a little bit what we got going on today. We have an incident with our blower belt. We're missing about 2.5 ribs, so we're going to get that replaced. And then we're also going to be cleaning out the fuel filters on the fuel pumps. So, we're going to get that going on, and then I'll get back with you guys. This is going to be a little bit of streetcar takeover prep for Tulsa, which is May 15th and 16th. So, let's see what we got going on. So, I removed all of the feeder hose. I removed all of the fuel pump power wires, and then plus the fuel lever wires as well. So I'm going to get this lock ring completely knocked over, and then we will get the pump pulled out, and then I'll be back. So I got the fuel pump completely pulled out, and as I pulled it apart and checked the filters on the bottom of the pumps, I mean, they're really not that dirty. There's a little sediment down in the bottom of the canister on the fuel pump, but other than that, it looks good. So we're going to get it all put back together and get it put back in the car. So as I look at them, I mean, they're really not that bad. I just sprayed a little bit of carburetor cleaner on them. You know, I got all the gunk out of them. They're not torn or anything. So I'm going to go and slap it back in, and we'll see. One of the main reasons why one of the main reasons why I'm actually go ahead and checking this, because after about 5,000 RPMs, the fuel pressure drops. Man, it's only about 15 PSI, but it's also enough for it to run rich as well. So AFRs in fourth gear, around about 4,600 RPMs, it's dropping to about 10. Yeah, it's not really ideally. This car runs roughly about 13 to 15. So we'll see. We've got a little cruise night going on tonight. So I'm going to get this put back together. I'm going to get the new blower belt put on. And then we will go to a fourth gear pull and see if she revs out all the way. So if we check it out here, inside the fuel tank looks pretty clean. So every once in a while, you know, I'm running E85, there might be a lot of buildup or a lot of gunk that might get stuck up in there. So that is definitely another thing that you got to check out to see if the tank's clean or not. But other than that, we're going to stick this old girl back in there and then get all wired up, plumbed up, and then we'll go replace the belt, see what happens. Man, I'd have to say, it's probably one of the worst things about these fuel pumps is trying to deal with these little bitty terminal nuts and these little flat washers. I was like, because if you drop one in one of these little crevices, then you got to pull the fucking pump out, pull it all back out just to get a little lock washer out. But we're almost there. I'm just getting the feed line attached now, and then we will be good to go. Say, huh. So, man, it always scares me, like, over tighten these, because I don't have to find out what'll happen. Put this little grommet back for the wires. Maybe. Do my little handy dandy hatch closed. Yeah, I should probably put some like RTV on this or something. Probably just to get it to seal a lot better. But race car shit, right? Fake it till we make it, baby. Fake it till we make it. All right, I'm gonna get all these tools all picked up. Get this back seat put on, and then I'm going to start throwing that belt on. All right. Well, I got the new belt replaced. I will say this thing's been pretty chewed up. I'm missing about 2 ribs on it. Trying to get my camera to focus. It's not gonna do it. Okay, there you go. So it's supposed to be an 8 rib. We got a 6 rib. So now, brand new, back in business. So I'm gonna pretty much just go over all of the spark plug wires, make sure everything ignition wise is still plugged in and good. Because I actually had a little incident. So I was running these MME spark plug wires here. They were perfectly fine for the driver's side. So, you know, has the 45s on the bottom, 45s on top. I was able to clear the cook's headers. Well, problem on the passenger side that those 45s on both ends, they were not able to clear the cook's headers. So I actually had to get these, I think they're AC Docos, and give these a shot. Which these ones are the porcelain style, which is not really preferred, but they do work. They are just kind of known to basically get hot on the inside of them. So, but they're working so far. So I'm going to take all that stuff, make sure all of those things are plugged in, do a little once over. I might change the rebound on the rear suspension and give that a shot. But other than that, I'm going to check that, and then we'll go over a test drive. All right, we're going to go and start her, see what it sounds like. Oh. Let the fuel pump prime for a little bit. Probably do like 2 or 3 times. You always got to wobble. Always got to wobble the shifter. All right, here we go. Every fuel looks fine. Obviously, it's still warming up. I'm gonna let it warm up for a minute, and we'll take it for a drive. That issue fixed. Because I mean, it's going a little rich, but it's not doing too bad. So I think we'll be good. I think we'll be ready for SCT. So I appreciate everybody tuning in, and we'll probably have another one the following week after SCT weekend. So you guys take care. Have a good rest of your weekend. We'll catch you guys next time.